This is Fluent English Journey Podcast.
From Speak English with Nora. Hey everyone, welcome back to Fluent English Journey Podcast. I'm Nora.
And I'm Ethan. It's great to have you with us today.
How are you doing today, Ethan?
I'm doing pretty well, thanks. It's actually a beautiful day here. Sunny, not too hot. Perfect weather for recording. How about you?
Oh, I'm great. I had my morning coffee, so I'm ready to go. You know what? I'm really excited about today's episode.
Me too. And speaking of today, we have something new to share with our listeners.
That's right. If you're watching the video version of this podcast, you'll notice we've added some cool new features.
Yeah, we've included descriptive images and vocabulary notes right in the video, so you can see key words and phrases as we talk about them.
It's going to make learning even easier. And don't worry, if you're just listening, we'll explain everything clearly so you won't miss a thing.
Absolutely. Okay, so what's our topic today?
Today, we're talking about something super important. How to introduce yourself in English.
Oh, this is such a crucial skill. I mean, introducing yourself is usually the first thing you do when you meet someone new.
Exactly. Whether you're at a party, starting a new job, or just meeting a neighbor, you need to know how to make a good first impression.
And here's the thing. A lot of English learners feel nervous about this. They worry about saying the wrong thing or sounding awkward.
I totally get that. But by the end of this episode, you'll feel much more confident. We're going to break it down step by step.
Sounds good. So where should we start?
Let's talk about why first impressions actually matter.
Right. So Nora, why do you think first impressions are so important?
Well, think about it this way. When you meet someone for the first time, they form an opinion about you in just a few seconds.
Just a few seconds? That's really fast.
I know, right? Research shows it takes about 7 seconds for someone to make a judgment about you. That's why your introduction matters so much.
7 seconds. Wow. So what happens during those 7 seconds?
People notice your body language, your tone of voice, and of course, what you say. If you introduce yourself confidently and clearly, people will see you as friendly and approachable.
And if you mess it up?
Well, it's not the end of the world, but you might come across as nervous or unsure. And that can make conversations harder.
Makes sense. But here's some good news for our listeners. You can practice your introduction.
Exactly. It's not like you have to wing it every time. Wing it means to do something without preparation, by the way.
Good point. So once you learn a good formula for introducing yourself, you can use it again and again.
Right. And that brings us to our next point, the basic formula for self-introduction.
Okay, so what's the basic formula?
It's actually pretty simple. You need 3 main elements. First, your name. Second, some background information. And third, one interesting detail about yourself.
That's it?
That's it. Let me give you an example. Hi, I'm Nora. I'm from Canada, and I work as an English teacher. In my free time, I love hiking and exploring new trails.
Perfect. So you covered all 3 elements. Name, check. Background, check. Interesting detail, check.
Exactly. Now let's break down each part. Starting with your name. This seems obvious, right? But there's a little trick here.
What's the trick?
When you say your name, speak clearly and at a normal pace. Don't rush it. A lot of learners say their name too quickly because they're nervous.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that. They kind of mumble their name.
Right. So practice saying your name clearly. You can say, hi, I'm, or hello, my name is. Both are fine.
And the background information?
This is where you share a little about yourself. You can mention where you're from, what you do for work, or where you study. Keep it brief. just one or two sentences.
Got it. For example, I'm from Vietnam and I'm a software engineer.
Perfect! And then comes the interesting detail. This is my favorite part because it shows your personality.
Yeah, this is where you can stand out. You might mention a hobby, something you're passionate about, or even a fun fact.
Exactly. Like, I love cooking Italian food, or I'm learning to play the guitar, or I've visited 15 countries.
Those are all great examples. The interesting detail gives people something to talk about with you.
Right. It's like you're giving them a conversation starter, and that makes you more memorable.
Okay, so we've covered the basic formula. But here's the thing. You can't use the exact same introduction in every situation, right?
Absolutely not. That's why we need to talk about casual versus professional settings.
So what's the difference?
Well, in casual settings, like at a party or a social gathering, your introduction can be more relaxed and friendly.
Give me an example.
Sure. Let's say you're at a birthday party. You might say, "Hey, I'm Nora. I work with Sarah from the marketing team. How do you know the birthday girl?"
Nice. That's super casual and conversational. You even asked a question to keep the conversation going.
Exactly. In casual settings, you can use informal language. Words like hey instead of hello, or I work with instead of I am employed by.
Right. You want to sound friendly, not stiff.
Now, professional settings are different. If you're at a job interview or a business meeting, you need to be more formal.
So how would that sound?
Let's use the same person, but now she's at a job interview. Good morning, my name is Nora Williams. I have 5 years of experience in digital marketing, and I'm particularly interested in social media strategy. I'm excited to learn more about this position.
Okay, I can hear the difference. That's much more formal and structured.
Right. Notice I used my full name, mentioned my experience, and expressed interest in the job. That's what employers want to hear.
What about other professional situations, like networking events?
Good question. Networking events are kind of in between. You want to be professional but also approachable.
So, not too casual, not too formal?
Exactly. You might say, "Hi, I'm Ethan Park. I'm a project manager at Tech Solutions. I'm here to learn more about innovative startups in the area. What brings you here?"
That works. You're professional, but you're also inviting conversation.
Right. The key is to read the room. Read the room means to understand the social situation and adjust your behavior accordingly.
That's a useful expression? So basically, pay attention to how other people are introducing themselves and match that tone.
Bingo. Now let's talk about some common mistakes people make when introducing themselves.
Oh, this is important. I think everyone makes these mistakes at first.
Definitely. The first big mistake is sharing too much information.
What do you mean?
Well, some people get nervous and start rambling. They tell their whole life story in the first minute.
Oh no, that can be overwhelming for the other person.
Exactly. Remember, your introduction should be brief. 30 seconds to 1 minute is enough. You can share more details as the conversation continues.
Good point. So what's another common mistake?
Speaking too fast. This happens when people are nervous. They rush through their introduction and the other person can't understand them.
Yeah, I've experienced that. Someone tells me their name and I immediately forget it because they said it so quickly.
Right. So take your time. Speak at a normal pace and make sure you're pronouncing your name clearly.
What about body language? Does that matter?
Oh, absolutely. Another mistake is poor body language. If you're looking at the floor, crossing your arms, or avoiding eye contact, you'll seem unfriendly or unconfident.
So what should you do instead?
Stand up straight, smile, make eye contact, and offer a handshake if it's appropriate. These things show confidence and friendliness.
Makes sense. Any other mistakes we should mention?
Yes, one more. Some people forget to ask questions or show interest in the other person.
Oh, that's a big one. Introducing yourself isn't just about talking about yourself. It's the start of a conversation.
Exactly. After you introduce yourself, ask the other person a question, like, what do you do? Or how do you know the host? Or what brings you here?
Right. That shows you're interested in them, not just focused on yourself.
Bingo! Okay, so we've talked about the basics and the mistakes. Now let's get into adding personality to your introduction.
This is where it gets fun, because this is how you make yourself memorable.
Right. Remember that interesting detail we mentioned earlier? This is where you can really shine.
So how do you choose what to share?
Think about your hobbies, your passions, or unique experiences. What makes you, you?
For example,
Well, let's say you love photography. You could say, in my free time, I love taking photos of street art around the city.
nice. That gives people something to connect with. Maybe they also like photography, or they know a cool spot for street art.
Exactly. Or maybe you're learning a new language. You could say, I'm currently learning Spanish, and I hope to travel to Spain next year.
That's great because it shows you're curious and adventurous.
Right. The key is to choose something genuine. Don't make something up just to sound interesting. Be yourself.
And it doesn't have to be something super unique or impressive, right?
Not at all. Even simple hobbies like reading, cooking, or playing video games can be interesting if you talk about them enthusiastically.
True. It's more about how you share it than what you share.
Exactly. For example, instead of just saying, I like cooking, you could say, I love experimenting with new recipes. Last week, I made homemade pasta for the first time, and it was a disaster, but I'm going to try again.
Ha! That's so much better because it tells a little story and shows your personality.
Right. People connect with stories and emotions, not just facts.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of theory. How about we practice with some real scenarios?
Great idea. Let's role play a few different situations. First scenario, meeting a new neighbor.
Okay, I'll be the new neighbor. You start.
All right. Hi there, I'm Nora. I live in apartment 3B. Are you just moving in?
Hi, Nora. Yeah, I'm Ethan. I just moved in yesterday. Still unpacking boxes.
Oh, welcome to the building. It's a great neighborhood. If you need any recommendations for restaurants or shops nearby, just let me know.
Thanks so much. I'd love that. What do you do, by the way?
Perfect. See how natural that was? We kept it casual, friendly, and short.
Right. And you offered help, which is a nice neighborly touch.
Exactly. Okay, next scenario, introducing yourself on the first day of class.
Ooh, this is a common one. I'll go first. Hi, everyone. My name is Ethan. I'm from Seoul, South Korea, but I've been living here for 2 years. I'm studying business administration, and in my free time, I enjoy playing basketball. I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you.
That was excellent. You followed the formula perfectly. Name, background, interesting detail, and you ended with a friendly statement.
Thanks. It felt pretty natural.
It did. Now let's try a trickier one, a job interview.
Okay, you be the interviewer.
All right. Good morning. Please have a seat. Can you start by telling me a bit about yourself?
Good morning. Thank you for having me. My name is Ethan Park, and I have 3 years of experience in project management, primarily in the tech industry. In my current role, I've successfully led 5 major projects from start to finish, and I'm particularly proud of a mobile app launch that increased user engagement by 40%. I'm excited about this opportunity because I'm passionate about using technology to solve real-world problems, and I believe my skills align well with what you're looking for.
Wow, that was impressive, Ethan. You were professional, confident, and you highlighted your achievements without bragging.
Thanks! I tried to keep it focused and relevant to the job.
That's exactly what you should do in an interview. One more scenario?
Sure. How about meeting someone at a coffee shop?
Okay, let's say you're in line and someone compliments your book.
Oh, thanks. It's really good so far. Are you a fan of mystery novels?
I am actually. I'm always looking for recommendations. I'm Nora, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Nora. I'm Ethan. This is my third time reading this author. Her plot twists are incredible.
Oh, I'll have to check her out. Do you come to this coffee shop often?
See? That's how a natural conversation starts. The introduction happened organically, and we kept talking about a shared interest.
Exactly. In casual situations like that, you don't need a formal introduction. Just be friendly and let the conversation flow.
Right. Okay, I think we've covered a lot today.
We really have. Let's quickly recap the main points.
Sure. First, remember that first impressions matter. You only get a few seconds, so make them count.
Second, use the basic formula, name, background, and one interesting detail.
Third, adjust your introduction based on the situation. Casual settings need a relaxed tone. Professional settings need formality.
Fourth, avoid common mistakes like sharing too much, speaking too fast, or forgetting to engage with the other person.
And fifth, add personality. Share something genuine that makes you memorable.
Perfect summary. And remember, everyone, practice makes perfect. The more you practice introducing yourself, the more confident you'll become.
Absolutely. Oh, and before we wrap up, we have a little homework for you.
That's right. We want you to write your own introduction in the comments. Use the formula we taught you today and tell us your name, a bit about your background, and one interesting thing about yourself.
We'd love to read them. And who knows, you might even connect with other learners in the comments.
Also, don't forget to check the video description. We've attached a transcript of this episode and some practice exercises to help you nail your introduction.
Right. The exercises include different scenarios for you to practice.
Okay, that's all for today. We hope you feel more confident about introducing yourself in English now.
If you enjoyed this episode, give us a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss our next one.
Thanks so much for listening or watching.
Take care, everyone.
And we'll see you in the next episode.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my other videos to keep improving your English. See you next time.